Join us as I fly American Airlines on an Airbus A321NEO from Philadelphia to Las Vegas. I'm Ralph from Ralph's Trip Reports, and welcome to this week's video. And a very good afternoon from the east gates of Terminal A here at Philadelphia International Airport. I'm Ralph from Ralph's Trip Reports, and thank you for stopping by. Today I'm heading back to the West Coast and heading back to Las Vegas for Kenny Chesney's residency at the Sphere. To head out to Vegas today, I'm flying on board an Airbus A321-200 on the largest operator here at PHL, American Airlines. The last time I flew with them in the comparison series, link above, I really didn't get to experience all American has to offer because it was a red eye and I was sleeping for most of the flight. So today, join us as I fly to the West Coast on American Airlines. Enjoy the video. The east section of Terminal A handles all the narrow-body international arrivals. However, some gates on the end of the concourse are configured for the Dreamliners as well. And here's our aircraft. Or not. So, in typical Delta fashion, 2:30, we're about ready to get on the plane. They send me a message. Your gate's changed. We have to go all the way over to B10, and now we're flying on an Airbus A321NEO. Got to take 3 bags and my mom in a wheelchair. What fun! So, you want to know the best part about this? We've come all the way over to this gate. I wouldn't have known about the gate change if I didn't check my app. There has not been one announcement that this gate has changed. Unacceptable. Thank God I looked at my app, because had I not, we would have been sitting there for no reason. But anyway, the plane is not here yet. It's coming from Los Angeles. So, we'll see when it gets here. It should be on the ground in the next 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, let's try this again. And here is our aircraft. Taking us to Las Vegas this evening is November 427 Alpha November, a October 2020 built Airbus A321NEO. Alright, finally. And now let's take a look at the layout of the plane. Up front, we see first class laid out in a 2x2 arrangement. Behind that is main cabin extra, laid out in a 3x3 arrangement. And finally, main cabin, also laid out in a 3x3 arrangement. Now let's take a look at the seat. Each passenger has individual air vents and reading lights. Coming down onto the seat, we see the literature pocket, which houses a safety information card, dining menu, and air sickness bag. Coming down onto the seat, we see the tray table, which is pretty big and sturdy. And finally, below each seat, each passenger has individual power outlets.
Today, we're about ready to go. We called for push, and we were informed that the fueler has discovered a discrepancy with the fueling panel and has called for maintenance to have a look at it. Unfortunately, I was pretty much the last person in line to know about this.
So what's up? It is currently 5 o'clock. We were supposed to leave at 3:45 and we're still sitting at the gate. The American app now says 5:15. We'll see if that comes and goes or we actually leave. Hopefully this isn't going to be a long night, but I have a gut feeling it may be. Hi, so a little update. We're still here in Philly. We were due to leave over 2 hours ago. We're now slated, according to the American Airlines app, to push at 6:05, but that keeps getting later and later. It says 5:30, 5:30 comes, 5:30 goes, 5:40, 5:40 comes, 5:40 goes. Even earlier in the day, you had 4:45, that came and went, 5:15, that came and went. So, will we actually leave here tonight? Who knows? Stay tuned. So finally, update, the captain just came on and said we are finally clear to leave Philly for Vegas. Now we just have to wait for a push crew. Hopefully we'll get out of here tonight.
Welcome to your
And now we are finally heading to the runway. And finally, it's our turn to go. Enjoy our takeoff towards the south on runway 27 left. So what's up? We are currently about 45 minutes, almost an hour into the flight. We're currently over Tennessee, the beginning of it. We're cruising southbound tonight. We're going to take a southerly route to Las Vegas. All in all, the flight's going okay once we got in the air. I just think they could have handled our delay a little bit better. I felt like I knew the information before the captain did, so... But it is what it is. What are you going to do? So anyway, I'll check back in with you in a little bit. And let's keep moving on towards Vegas. And now the snack and drink cart has arrived. And this is where it gets interesting. On the menu, they have a steak and pimento sandwich as one of the main dinner options, which we were excited to try, being we were very hungry and we're going to miss our dinner reservation in Las Vegas. So the stewardess comes. She hands us a thing of cookies and takes our drink order, and we go to order the sandwich. To our surprise, we were told they ran out of all buy-on-board food options, which is just astounding. I mean, the flight's delayed almost 3 hours, and now you ran out of food? This is going to be a long night. And would you look at that gorgeous sunset? We are currently over Texas, a little over halfway to go. Taking a look at the in-flight entertainment, we see that there's a lot of options for movies and TV shows. There is also the option to watch several live TV channels. However, being from Philly, the Phillies are playing tonight, and I did purchase in-flight Wi-Fi for $20. And there it is. Man, that skyline never gets old.
More down? Yeah, just keep watching. We're going down, we're getting closer to the lights.
This evening, we will be landing towards the east on runway 26 left.
Today, and we hope to see you again in the near future.
And welcome to Las Vegas. Man, am I tired. It is currently midnight back home. However, we still have a long night ahead of us, as you'll soon find out. This evening, we will be arriving into the D gates at gate Delta 4.
Good friendlies.
And it gets even better. The armrest was broken off of my mom's wheelchair, and nobody even said anything. This is getting better and better. Now it's off to the baggage services office. At least American did something right. Since the wheelchair was no longer made, they actually provided us with a brand new wheelchair, which is actually amazing. So kudos to American on that remark. And now let's head to the hotel and get some sleep. I will pick this back up in the morning. Good night. And welcome to Las Vegas. It is the next morning after my flight. I wanted to just get to the hotel as quickly as I can because they really messed my day up last night, getting us here at almost 9 o'clock. What grade do I give American Airlines? Well, unfortunately, I have to give them an F, and here's why. After we got off the plane last night, my mom comes out of the ladies' room and looks at her wheelchair and just happens to glance down and see the handrail's missing. I mean, really? A wheelchair and you're gonna break it when you throw it in there? How careless can these people be? But anyway, I'm sorry. With the lack of communication from American Airlines, I have to give him an F. I mean, they changed the gate on us. Didn't even make an announcement when they changed the gate. I mean, that's ridiculous. Had I not looked at my app, I wouldn't have known. And another thing on the app, I knew what was going on about 15 minutes before the pilot even announced it. I mean, come on. That's just ridiculous. But anyway, I'm going to get on with my vacation, enjoy my time. I'm gonna head over to Sphere tonight to see Kenny Chesney. Videos from that are on my other channel, the Ralph Put On Photography channel, where I film different concerts and stuff that I go to. So subscribe to that, and also subscribe to this channel. It really helps. I appreciate it. But for now, I'm gonna sign off from Las Vegas. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you next time.